Hello everybody, it is Vimtek here today, and today we are doing Detroit Become Human, guys. Now guys, this is one of the newer
I haven't seen you
games,
for a while. It's good to have you
and
back.
the interface of this game is amazing. It's so AI, it's so 2020. This game is pretty amazing, guys. But let's go look at the options menu. Let's go configure this game for the GTX 1650, and
This is the options section. You can
and this
customize
is
your
just done
experience
amazing,
here.
guys. It's just amazing the way they did this game. All right, let's go to video settings quickly. All right, guys, here, as you know, we want to run it in full screen mode to get the most out of it. HD is standard. Our resolution scale, we leave it at default at 1. Frames per limit, we increase it to 60. Our VSync is always on. Fidelity FX sharpening, guys, this gives a clearer image for low resolutions. I just keep it on. Our visuals quality is on custom because we are running this game very high, guys. We want to test what the GTX 1650 can do. And I'm not a big fan of motion blur, so always, guys, I just take motion blur off. It doesn't seem to enhance anything when I play, and Blom also as well. I don't like the screen very bright, so I deactivate that. And then what we can do, we can just accept those settings and we can just get on with the game, guys. But the interfaces are done absolutely stunning in this game, guys.
Your
You,
parameters have been saved.
it's just amazing. I
Are
like how
you
they did
familiar
this.
with Schrodinger's cat?
This is just
Until
brilliant,
you
guys.
decide what happens, everything is happening at once. Like in Detroit.
Alright, guys, let me just give you a quick breakdown of this game. It's practically a game set in the future. Without giving too much away, I want you guys to play this game, but you play as an android. Now, the human race has become very dependent on the droids, but the thing is that it's causing a lot of disharmony in the economy. People are getting, they're losing their jobs because the machines are taking over. So you play an android, but you play an android that actually is good and helps people. But the human behavior in this game towards the machines are just very bad. There's this frustration with the human beings towards these machines because they feel that the humans are just taking over, and there's the sadness between the humans and the androids. But guys, without giving too much story away, let's just look how this game looks internally. Now guys, the visuals are amazing. I am so amazed how the GTX 1650 is actually running this game. And guys, for a new title and the latest using Nvidia's new drivers, this game is absolutely stunning. Look at the shades and the colors of this room. Um, the interior design, you actually feel like you're actually inside this hallway in this house, and it's amazing. But guys, the gameplay is very different. It's not like your conventional games. And as you can see, now what you do over here is you highlight certain things in a room to see what your objectives are. So just remember, you are a machine, so you have these objectives to get done, to progress in the game. Now guys, there is one frustrating element in this game, is the controls, guys. So you have to use your mouse and your keypad. Now, as in this example here, you have to actually rotate your mouse to actually open the bird cage. Now I'm having a bit of trouble over here, but I finally get it. It takes some time to get used to it. Now guys, how you like this? These are not real birds, they're practically robotic birds, guys. And the world is just gone so dependent on machines. Everything is so artificial. And that's the reality of this game. It's just that it's so futuristic. It's pretty amazing. But I'm not going to give too much away and destroy the story for you guys. I want you guys to experience this game yourself. I'm just going to go over a few gaming elements. Now guys, the reason why I keep doing that is just to check my parameters, what objectives I have to do. So I have to go and help this one human upstairs in his bedroom. But just the scenery of these environments are pretty amazing. It's actually blown me away. I mean, look at this art piece on this wall. It just looks pretty amazing. And I actually had to have a look at it. Now, you'll get certain things where you can look onto the walls. I mean, look at this. It's pretty amazing. I like the textures and the color. and this game is so cool. I mean, this hall reminds me something out of Jurassic Park, guys. There's dinosaur fossils. It's a dinosaur fossil statue. But it just reminds me of that scene in Jurassic Park of that library room with all the dinosaur fossils. But let's carry on with our objectives. There's a lot of exploring to do in this game, which is pretty good. So it's one of those games where you actually have to interact with your environment to get objectives done. It's not a slap shooter. It's not like your horror, like your Resident Evil, or your other games, like practically, you know. So there's a lot of objectives, but what I don't like is the mouse interaction buttons, guys. It gets frustrating at times.
Carl.
You have to get it right, and you have to get used to
10
it.
a.m.
Now, what's amazing over
partly
here is
cloudy,
that
54
they're using
degrees.
real actors in this
80%
game,
humidity
and
with
I
a
don't know
strong
if you guys will know
possibility of
Lance
afternoon
Henriksen
showers.
from the
Sounds like a
Alien
good day to
series,
spend in bed.
and it's actually him that's actually in this
I
game.
did go to pick
I
up
was
paint
pretty
this morning.
amazed to actually see
Oh,
certain
yes,
actors in the
Tom.
game, but it makes the game so
That
interesting.
is the difference between you and me.
So as
right,
you can
Marcus?
see, I have to give this gentleman his
You
medicine,
never forget anything.
and you can see the androids are pretty obedient. They actually
Clear
listen to
arm,
the
please,
humans and
No.
actually do what
Carl.
nurses should have done, but now the robots are actually
Thank
looking
you.
after the human beings. And it actually
just
shows
opened
you
my
this
eyes and I'm already
relationship
gritting my teeth.
between the humans and the machines. But guys, I don't want to destroy the story for you guys.
Humans
You
are
guys
such
will
a
need to
fragile
play the
machine.
game. The stories do go deeper,
They break down so quickly.
but I'm just going to
All
give
this
you a
effort
slight breakdown on what's going over here. You practically have to do certain tasks.
Hey.
You are giving him his medicine.
What happened to your clothes?
Oh, it's
And
nothing.
it's,
Just some demonstrators
it's so
in the street,
strange that
Carl.
the humans actually
What a
treat the
bunch of
machines like
idiots.
fellow human beings.
They think they
Uh,
can stop progress by
And
roughing up
it's
a few
the story is
androids.
just it's deep. It really gets deep
I
in
hope
there.
they didn't harm you.
Oh, no, no. They
But
just pushed
it's
me around,
actually
Carl.
amazing. Now, guys, I
I'm
played a
fine.
scene before this
Okay.
in the city, and
I'll take you to the bathroom now.
these people were protesting, and they actually attacked this droid. So, you guys, when you guys play this game, you'll see it is very, very interactive. It's like a storyline. And you got certain objectives to do at the storyline, guys. Now, look how this game functions. You have to press Q on your keyboard, and you have to hold your mouse directional pad up. And then you get to do these objectives. So, the controls in this game are a bit fuzzy. I'm not too happy with it, but guys, it's a very different type of a game. It's very interactive. So, it is very different from the other games we have played. But it's something different, and I think I like it. It's just to get used to the buttons. Now, guys, just remember, this was ported on the consoles. Sorry, it was on the consoles, and now it's ported to PC. So I think it was more for the consoles and PC, and once they did the port,
Anything
they tried to do the
special on
best
the agenda today?
to actually
Yes,
incorporate
there's
it
the
for
opening of
computer
your
play.
retrospective at the Museum of Modern Art.
But
The gallery
guys, it's a
director left
very,
4
very
messages
interesting
asking to
game,
confirm your
guys.
attendance.
And look at these rooms. It's so detailed, and
decided
when you
yet.
play this, it actually
We'll
gets
see
deeper.
about that later.
But you guys have to
What else?
experience it for yourself. I was
your
just
usual fan
wondering,
mail. I've already
this gentleman's in the wheelchair. How am I gonna get this gentleman down? And wow, I actually see this machine by the
Anything
stairs,
for real?
and it's actually mind blowing. It actually takes him
No,
down the
Carl.
stairs. So
I can call him if you like.
it is a very, very different game, guys.
No,
very,
don't
very
bother.
interactive. Pretty enjoyable. And wow, I'm just surprised how the GTX 1650 is actually running a title like this. It's running it very, very smooth. Guys, just a word of note, I am using the new version of Windows 10, the 2004 version. It does have some graphical inputs there to increase performance of DirectX 12 games. And guys, this
starving.
is the future of gaming.
Well, your
You can
breakfast
actually
is
see
ready.
from the visuals,
Bacon and
it's
eggs, just the way you like them.
it's
Thank you.
2020, guys.
You're
It's amazing. And for a basic card like the GTX 1650, it's doing a pretty darn good job, guys. The frames are looking well. I'm getting between 50 to 60. And guys, remember, we are running it on HD. So the technical factors are always very important for me. It must run smooth, over 30 frames per second on a basic card like this. I'm absolutely stunned. But guys, just remember the GTX 1650 Ultra Edition is out, guys. So please give that a search if you guys are on the internet. It will make for an interesting read. I want to do a bit of a review on it. But back to the game. So guys, as you can see, as I mentioned this element before, the androids actually do these tasks for the human beings. They actually look after the human beings. And humanity has just changed. But guys, what if this is our future? Actually getting androids to do to look after us and do certain work. It's a bit scary because the future is gonna be like this. And
Thank you, Mark.
wow, imagine one day when you're old like this
Television.
gentleman in the game, and you actually got an android actually giving you a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and actually doing your stuff. Pretty crazy stuff, guys. This is the look into the future. But
Why don't you
what I
find
like
something
about
to
this
do while I
game,
finish my
it's got a lot of variety. So
Okay, Carl.
you actually get to do different objectives, like as you're going to see what I'm doing now, while this gentleman actually watches the TV and eats his breakfast. But look how cool that TV looks, guys. It's pretty amazing. Wow, pretty good. The environments are going to just blow you away in this game. And wow, look at this chess table, guys. You can actually play the chess game. Well, I didn't opt to do that because I'm not a very good chess player. And there we see a globe. Oh, you can spin it around. But what fascinated me here was the piano. Wow, look at this, guys.
television off.
Wow, guys.
Mankind is so depressing.
Voice activated.
Nothing
Look
but
what he's saying.
greed, stupidity and violence. 5,000 years of civilization just to get to where we are.
Oh my god, guys. That does not sound good. The future does not sound good, guys. Now, guys, the piano part actually fascinated me. Let's go play a bit of a tune. So we'll have a bit of a sit down. And there we go. Let us crack on to play. So, guys, you get options on what to do. I wanted something sad and intimate. So let's say intimate, guys. And there we play a tune. So guys, now again on the keyboard, it's your space bar. Now the buttons do get confusing. It took me a bit of time, but I actually found the button. So, and there we go. We're actually playing a tune. So guys, it's very interactive. There's a lot of things, but you don't do objectives just for the fun of doing the objectives. There's actually a meaning towards these things in the game. I'm not going to spoil it too much for you guys. You guys will have to find it out for yourself when you guys actually play the game and get involved into the environments of this game. But there's always a meaning, a deeper meaning when you're actually playing these games, guys, and objectives. So it's actually a very fun game, guys, and I would recommend it. But the main thing about this was that the GTX 1650 actually blew my mind. It's actually running these new titles very well. And guys, for a budget card and on the HP 600 G1 on a setup on a basic computer like this, I'm absolutely having crazy gaming time, guys, in. And my tests are running good. It's actually proven itself. And guys, there we go. That's the game. Enjoy.